Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel, and yes, it's true, Nita Strauss has announced her new solo album. Time flies, and it's actually been a while since Nita's last solo album, which was Controlled Chaos back in 2018, and yes, here we are in 2023, and she has announced The Call of the Void. The Void being that place where all of your guitar picks go to. Now, first of all, it's very cool that she has a new solo album coming out, but the big thing that I want to talk about is the incredible lineup of guest musicians on this album, and one in particular, which I am really excited about. Now, I've got all the details pulled up here. We're going to go over this together, but real quick, guys, as always, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool new guitars and also staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed for some reason, please consider subscribing right now. Okay guys, so I don't want to drag this out too long, and like I said, yeah, there are a bunch of really cool guests appearing on Nita's new album, which we're going to go over, but the one that I am the most excited about is the former Megadeth Big in Japan axe master Marty Friedman. Nita and Marty, two very accomplished shredders, but with very different styles. I think this is going to be fascinating. Okay, but let me give you all of the details. So let's go over here and look at this article on Loudwire. Here is the headline: Nita Strauss reveals full guest lineup on upcoming new album, The Call of the Void. Let's see what they say here. Nita Strauss has officially revealed all of the details for her second solo album, The Call of the Void, which features a star-studded lineup of guest musicians. She also unveiled a brand new track called The Golden Trail, which features In Flames vocalist Anders Friedman. The Call of the Void will be out July 7th through Sumerian Records, which serves as Strauss' second solo album following 2018's Controlled Chaos. The rocker has already shared 3 other tracks from it over the last year and a half, including Dead Inside with Disturbed's David Draymond, The Wolf You Feed with Arch Enemy's Alyssa White, and Winner Takes All with, of course, Alice Cooper. However, the 14-track record has 14 tracks. I like that. I like long albums. The 14-track record has quite a few other special guests on the album as well, such as Hailstorm's Lizzie Hale, Marty Friedman, Dorothy, Motionless in White's Chris Motionless, and Lilith Czar. Listen to The Golden Trail below and see all of the album details underneath. You can pre-order blah, 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 blah. I will put links down in the video description below if you want to pre-order the album. Several vinyl variants are available for purchase, as well as a new line of merchandise. After stepping away from Cooper's band in the summer of 2022 to go on tour with Demi Lovato, which I've talked about at great length here on this channel, Strauss announced her return to the group in March. While they have a series of tour dates scheduled throughout 2023, including a co-headlining trek with Rob Zombie, Strauss will also embark on a North American solo tour starting next month with Lions at the Gate. See all of the upcoming dates and get tickets on her website. All right, now this is a little post here from Twitter. She says, an urge to jump affirms the urge to live. That must be a lyric or something. I don't know. Okay, anyway, we scroll down here, and this is a link to The Golden Trail, the new single. I will also put a link to that in the video description below. And then we have the artwork. And I am digging this. That's pretty cool. It reminds me a little bit of the Michelangelo Badio cover, where he's like leaning back off the top of the skyscraper. Now the question is that really her feet there, or did she use a stunt double? Okay, now down here we have the track listing, and then you can see all of the different guests and which track they are on. Now it's worth noting, and they kind of briefly mentioned this in the article, that several of these tracks they have already been released over the past like year and a half, right? And this is the thing that people do these days, is that, you know, you release a string of singles over a long period of time, and then when you have enough of them out, you put out the full album, and it's more about singles than it is about albums. That being said, I'm going to get a copy of this album, and of course I encourage you guys to do that as well, because we want to support guitar. And honestly, anything with Marty Friedman on it, I will buy. Okay, guys, so that is the news regarding the upcoming Nita Strauss album, The Call of the Void. But here's what I want to ask you guys. This collaboration between Marty Friedman and Nita Strauss is awesome. So what are your sort of dream collaborations? Ones that have never happened, okay? I'm not talking about Friday Night in San Francisco or something like that, but something that has never happened, but you wish it would. What two musicians, or you could even say artists, like one musician and an existing band or something, what two artists would you love to see and hear work together? Are you guys familiar with the band Riot, which is kind of now known as Riot 5 after Mark Reale passed away a few years back? Great album, great band. You know, they've got like Thundersteel and all these classic sort of power metal albums. And then their earlier albums are kind of like a blend of early heavy metal and rock and stuff. Really good stuff. Their album, which I think was from 1990, called The Privilege of Power, used the Tower of Power brass section on the album. And it's one of the only albums that I can think of where you have power metal and like a brass band working at the same time, and it actually sounds really cool. Okay guys, but let me know what you think of all of this stuff down in the comments section below. And guys, again, I'm going to have a link to the original article, which is from Loudwire, and Nita's new album and all that stuff down in the video description below. Thanks a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon.